Hi guys, Paulina here from Nottingham Physio, and we're going to look at eversion isometric strength exercise here today. So we can use this type of exercise for following an ankle sprain or for any foot issues, as well as the peroneal tendon issues. So a lot of different uses of why I may implement this type of exercise into rehab. All we will need for it is just a towel. So we'll start with what we call an isometric hold. So when we contract a muscle against either a solid object or a surface, so there is a muscle action, but there is no movement associated with it. So therefore, we're going to use the towel here today. So you can replicate it nice and easy at home. And all you're going to do is just put the towel on each side of your foot, cross it like this, so hold it on the opposite hands. And from this position here, what we're trying to do is push into towels with outside of our ankle. We want to open it up to the side, push up as strong as you can for 6 seconds, and then relax. I'll just take the towel off just to show you the movement I'm trying to reproduce in here, because it's quite difficult to see. So our foot eversion or ankle eversion is this movement here. So we open it up to the side. We don't want the movement to come from higher up, so that's why we're staying in this position here, pushing the heels into the ground so that we make sure that the movement comes from the foot and ankle rather than anywhere above this point. So this is your eversion, pushing outside like this. This is your inversion, okay? So what we're working on here today is pushing outside, whereas this way. So again, putting towel around, wrapping towel around, and all you're going to do is just cross it so that you can resist the force that you're pushing with the ankles. And again, you can fix your knees with the outside of your elbows, heels flat on the floor, and you're trying to push that foot to the outside. Same movement as I was showing you earlier before, and really trying to push very hard for 6 seconds. Sustain the same force with the contraction throughout the entire 6 seconds, and then relax. And depending on what we're trying to work on and whether or not it does reproduce any pain, symptoms, discomfort, we'll be working on different ranges of sets and repetitions. Usually I'll start with 6 second hold, repeated times 6, and complete it for 3 sets. Depending again if there's reaction or not, it may need changing, so it will just make sure that you're trying to observe what's the reaction, and if there is any problem, you can either reduce the time of the contraction being held, reduce the force with which you're pushing. If it's pain-free, you should be trying to do the maximum contraction. If it's quite sore, then you may need to reduce the force on that push. So just make sure that you're trying to modify it, and we're just trying to work on improving the basic strength, isometric strength, and with our progressions we'll start introducing the movement through the range against resistance. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and hope to see you in the next videos too.